¿En la primera partida? Vale. Capítulo 2. Segundo, primer aliento.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You'll probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes,
Vale.
I know very well how it works.
Entonces es porque habrá
You want to
diferentes
check if I'm
finales.
nuts?
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork
Es
involved.
enfermera.
These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about.
Joder, no sé
This
quién
is
daba más
just a
miedo, si la vieja o
formality.
este
I could
doctor.
tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Ah, que me muevo, vale.
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital.
Estás en
My
el
name is
Cedar Lake.
Andrew. I'm one of
Andrew.
the doctors.
Ok.
Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass.
Vale.
I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth.
Vale, perfecto.
Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Pues no sabría decirte, Alice. Hemos perdido un brazo, ahora de repente parece que no.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way.
Liz y Andrew.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan?
Sí.
So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Vale, por ahora no podemos hacer nada. Estamos hablando y ya está, estamos postrados en la cama. Coño. ¿Qué cojones?
Bad dream?
Sí, realmente feo.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
I was
Vamos a
burnt
ser
alive.
sinceros.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag.
Y... boom.
The whole room went up in flames, and so did she. I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical.
No, desde luego,
I never
Liz,
know
tú
when to shut
coges
up.
y tu bocaza, vamos. ¿Qué me pasa?
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then... all of a sudden, I was on the field of barley. It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it, only darkness. Then I got lost in the woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car, and a crow, and a deer. I heard something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there, I think she was Death. Or maybe she was the devil. I'm not sure. She said
Estamos
they
siendo
call her
completamente
the
sinceros
queen
con
of
ella.
maggots. She said I should go back, gave me another chance. And so, here I am. Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real, but it was just a dream. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, Your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you would sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition
Lo que normalmente se suele coger y hacer, lavar el estómago para eliminar las pastillas.
It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
¿El qué hace?
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Bueno, pues mañana nos vamos.
Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person.
Solo es una persona con depresión
There's this
que no tiene
doctor
ganas de
here.
vivir.
They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask
Averiguar
you a
por
lot of
qué
tricky
razón estás así.
questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
Vamos a intentar sacar toda la
His name
información.
is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often.
Me encanta porque no estoy entendiendo nada de lo que está escribiendo Aza. O yo estoy empanado
But you hear all
que
sorts of
no
stories
descarto.
in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you. But Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt.
Joder.
One girl I knew, Linda. I heard they had an
Linda.
affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things
¿En
work,
serio,
but it must
tío?
have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
Joder.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's
¿Cómo
just
se llamaba
my
esta que utilizaban en
Or maybe
España,
it's
que lo
a
utilizaba mi
breeze.
abuelo? ¿Barón Dandy? ¿Qué usa Barón
Oh.
Dandy?
Thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly
Eso
hide things from people.
me lo han
But he
dicho
got
varias
some really
veces, a
private
mí.
stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't
Sí,
even
hay
started
gente
the
como
sessions
yo
yet.
que me lo han dicho un montón de veces, que tengo la capacidad
So,
de que hago
be
que la
prepared
gente se
for that.
relaje y cuente sus
Sure.
problemas.
But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those
Eso sí
pills.
está claro, ese es el mayor indicio. ¿Viste a esa
Did you
hija mía?
see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently, she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a
Sí, al
hero.
Ibarón Dandy.
Maybe real
Un olor...
heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too.
No lo entenderé
Have you
hasta
got anything
que
very precious in
vaya
your flat?
avanzando.
Maybe.
Cuéntame más sobre
Tell me
ti.
something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At
Ojo.
least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe
Coño,
she works at night, like
Exacto.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels.
Ah,
do I?
bueno, cuidado.
No,
Ahí ya
you.
sé
You're
que
a real
no.
nurse.
Puedes trabajar de
Some
noche, pero
man's
si llevas
fantasy
eso,
of one.
no. No.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all.
Joder, me
Well,
estás contando tu vida,
I did
¿eh?
it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the
Hostia,
days,
qué
he
hijo
chose
de...
that one, eh?
Sí, sí,
He
curiosamente.
never told me
Te
why.
dejó el 14 de
I don't
febrero.
care anymore.
No podía escoger otro día. Pero si le has preguntado... Sí, coño, le he preguntado, pero es como... Hostia,
I'm tired.
me lo ha
Let me
contado... Vamos, todito,
I'll
todo.
see you again.
La falta de decirme la crema depilatoria que usa.
They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't.
Curioso.
But do I really look like a bad person to you?
don't know.
Nunca se
Maybe
sabe
not.
las intenciones que tiene la gente
you
hasta que no las conoces de verdad.
Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
Estamos con el doctor.
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Venga, lo vamos a hacer hasta de verdad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 y 10. Lista
This
para hablar.
isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now.
Sí,
and
lo sé,
creating a
Redis.
working
Trataré de traerlo.
solution. In order to achieve that,
Estos juegos también
I
me
want to
gustan.
get
Yo
to
dije, mientras
know
tenga
you
historia me da
better.
igual.
Can we talk about your childhood first?
Vale.
Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
I was brought up without a father.
I understand he wasn't there when you were growing up. Can you tell me why? What happened to him?
He... left when I was little. One night he just packed his suitcase and left. I was about 8 at the time. He didn't say goodbye, didn't even look at me. I remember watching him walk away. It was winter, getting dark early. He just disappeared into the night, and I never saw him again.
let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
Vale, Thierry.
I can't complain. My mum was great. She did her best to make up for the loss of my father. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. Her forever broken heart finally gave up. But she did give me a wonderful childhood, despite everything that happened. I will always love her for that.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
Vale. ¿Qué es esto?
I need to get out of this place. I
¿Necesitas
hate
esto?
hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Pulsera. Examinar. Es una pulsera de hospital. Tiene mi nombre, mi fecha de nacimiento y el número del hospital. ¿Cómo podría esto ayudarme a escapar de este horrible lugar? No hay a quien se lo pueda dar. Vale, perfecto. No hay nada interesante debajo de la almohada. ¿Y si uso la pulsera? No. Estanterías con guantes. Por si acaso. Vaya. Un segundo. Voy a cerrar el grifo por ahora. No sé por qué me da que voy a tener que usar los guantes ahí. Historial de medicamentos. Es una lista de los medicamentos para la habitación de la... para el paciente de la habitación 2. Entonces supongo que soy yo. Estoy bajo muchos tranquilizantes, al parecer. Lo que me están dando podría noquear un caballo y darme el jaqueca por una semana también. También podría causar alucinaciones y paranoia. Qué bizarro. ¿Por qué querrían darme todo eso? No estoy loca, de eso estoy seguro. Si hay alguien loco aquí, es quien me dio toda esa medicación sin una buena razón médica. Ni loca me las llevo. No me gustan las flores y los crisantemos especialmente menos. Habitación 2. Debe tener otro suicidio aquí. Vale. Espérate. ¿Y si coloco la pulsera aquí? No. Vale. Historial de medicamentos. Leer. Es una lista de medicamentos para el paciente de habitación 1 y algunas observaciones. Su nombre es Anna Burton, de 35 años. Está tomando un montón de tranquilizantes y tiene una larga historia de abusos de drogas. Parece que encima de todo eso está tomando metadona para el síndrome de abstinencia de heroína. Al pie de página hay una nota que dice que de hecho es una paciente privada que permanece por voluntad propia. Mujer suertuda. Me imagino que a mí no me será tan fácil abandonar la sala. Una noticia alta para Anna Burton, paciente del este. Parece ser que se internó en el hospital por su cuenta y se le permite irse cuando desee.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking
Correcto.
for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
Vale. Aloja esta mujer.
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, all right?
A ver, voy a hablar con ella.
I'd like to go home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
Carpetas. Esos han sido documentos de pacientes. Están amontonados en el escritorio. Ya.
Please do not
Hasta que
touch
no...
these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
Disculpe,
Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter?
vale, hace falta
What for?
certificado de alta.
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
Vale.
I'll come back later.
Please do, ma'am. We'll be right here.
Yo hasta que no supe qué hacer, no di vueltas ni nada. Me imagino, Aza. Me imagino. Vale. Un segundo porque es que me están cogiendo, me están escribiendo. Y voy a decir que por favor me dejen tranquilo. A ver. Disculpad, que me están interrumpiendo ahora. Buenas, Jesus. Vale. Vale, vamos a mirar a ver porque hasta que no... Vale, certificado de alta, vale. Vamos a mirar por el otro lado, a ver si hay alguien. Esa es la paciente de la habitación 2. Dios, parece muy confundida. O sea que esta es la drogada. La que quiere permanecer aquí. Hablar. A ver.
Hi. Are you all right? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I missed her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Mary.
Mary?
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Vale. No. ¿Otra vez? Pero no estaba dentro Sherlock. Vale. Puerta, entrar, gracias. A ver qué hay aquí. Pero al estar dentro debería de dejarte. Hola. Ah, vale. Luego se ha quedado pillado. Vale. Basurero. Examinar. Parece que hacía mucho que no lo vacían. Hay muchos envases de medicamentos tirados aquí, entre otras cosas asquerosas. Registrar. Tomaré uno de estos envases. Vale. Hay una nota. Leer. Por favor, dejen de escribir mensajes en el espejo. Estamos teniendo dificultades para mantener un alto nivel de limpieza debido a la repentina ausencia de nuestro staff de limpieza. Y por eso les pedimos... les pedimos a los pacientes que sean considerados en ayuda a mantener un lugar limpio. No puedo mirarme. El espejo está roto. Ahí al lado hay un pedazo de vidrio bastante grande. Si lo encuentran pensarán que soy una psicópata enferma. Pero también me puede ser útil. Me arriesgaré. Vale, tenemos el este. Llamador. Retrete. Levantar tapa. Vale. Ahí. Un buen tordete. ¿Puedo?
Someone is coming.
Vale.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's
Vale.
fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax.
¿Me las tomo o no? Es que no sé.
Are you insane? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
You must be kidding me.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel a sharp scratch. Hold it for me, would you?
Bueno. Joder.